Hey guys, sorry for the appearance again. Well, sorry, not sorry. I'm working on getting ready for the night. Um, but I wanted to touch base on, something that came up today that I think would be very helpful. Let me go turn off that other light. For people who do struggle with chronic pain. Um, Another reason why I have found it better to, don't complain, but description of what you're feeling is perfectly fine. It's because over time, your friends and family are going to figure that out and just know that, like I went to a family venue tonight that was easy for me to get to. And I had to sit on a park bench for quite some time. It was my choice, but my family knew that that was going to hurt and cause my pain. And essentially, it turned into me eating and running. But on a normal basis, if you do show the effort, and like there's times where, my family will try to kick me out of my own kitchen, and I'll tell them, hey, I need you to let me do this. It shows that true effort, and when it's in your heart that that's really what you're trying to do, on days like I had today, it's going to make it so much better for you. Um, as a matter of fact, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm eating, but I'm sitting here like this, just quiet, participating in conversation, but I'm being quiet, not mentioning it, letting my body language and my face see it or show it. And when it came time, when we were done, I said, guys, I'm going to have to go. I need to go. That park bench hurt. And it was like, no, we're going to make you clean the whole kitchen. Girl, we knew it was going to hurt. Go home. Or you can go lay down on my bed. So that's another good reason, that really helps when you do make the effort. Keep your attitude good and in check, because again, it's not their fault any more than it's your fault. Okay, it's nobody's fault you're going through this. And I don't care if your condition is because like because you worked too hard or because you smoked or this or that. I don't care what it is. Being at the wrong place at the wrong time, or you got, in a bar fight and it hurts your neck and you're having problems with it. I don't care. I do not believe that we as human beings should have to pay for our actions forever. Our body reminds us every day if you're suffering chronic pain from any direction. And, we hear enough of it from our body. So, hearing, well, if you wouldn't have, that doesn't help. Okay, so that's why no, don't let people drag you down like that. And if you do, again, if you do hear anybody saying, well, your pain's not as bad, just tell them I wish, because again, you don't owe anybody explanations. And I'm going to repeat this. I've said this in several videos. Don't jade. I learned this from a woman that I met online years ago, like 20 years ago. And it's don't justify, argue, defend, or explain. You only owe answers to your doctors and or your caretakers. But this is essentially the situation reminded me to let it be known that if you do have a good attitude and you do participate when you can, it's not going to be a big deal if you can't help clean up, or if you have a potluck you're going to, hey, I can't do all that cooking, so I can do this, or, just bring the paper plates and the forks and spoons. They're going to understand, because if you do contribute when you can, they're going to see it in your heart. So that's another reason why attitude makes all the difference in the world. And, it helps keep, it also, helps keep others from trying to point blame at you. Okay. Because they see it in your face, that you're being real. And if you do, instead of complaining about it, if you do just try to let it be known that, hey, I'm just trying to describe what's going on. Like, for example, my family knew that that park bench was going to hurt. And it did. It really did. I even tried standing up for a little bit, but I needed to be there in that moment, and for reasons I don't need to put on this video. But that does help if you do show the true effort and it's in your heart that you're giving it, instead of making excuses as to why you can't do it. And that way, when you really can't, and the pain is to a point where you're almost ready to cry, like I got to today, they're going to tell you to go home or to go lay down in bed. They're going to understand you, and that's okay. So I just wanted to make this quick video. I am going to go lay back down. That park bench did hurt pretty bad. But again, if you are suffering from chronic pain and the depression that goes with it, I'm not after the publicity. I'm not after the comments or the likes or the subscribers. I would have been here ages ago. This has been going on for 5 years. I've been off work for 2, and I'm just now posting these videos because I really didn't want to go this route, but it's what I have. So, and I can do it, in the comfort of my home without, sharing too much information. So, find that outlet, find something that means something to you, and give yourself a purpose, because it will help fight all that. It's not, my goal. They were all ripped up whenever I had to stop working. So my goal is to be a chronic pain patient. And if you do want to comment, I will respond the best I can, to help you get through your dark times. There are times when I don't sleep. So, and I can go, like most chronic pain patients, can go days without sleep. So if I see your comment and I see that you do need help, I will respond the best that I can. So anyways, I hope these videos are helping, and, remember, keep a positive attitude, glass half full, and don't justify, argue, defend, or explain. You don't owe anyone answers. And if someone does tell you that you're milking it or you're faking it, just tell them, I wish you were correct, because I'm sure you do. And that is the reality. Again, I was at borderline suicidal depression. I did post a video on that, but I'm going to reiterate, it is not worth it. Because again, if you fail an attempt, that's going to put a label on you, and it's going to make it harder to get the help that you need. But if you succeed, it only guarantees that it can't get better. And your family it's going to hurt your family really bad. And yeah, some people say, well, I don't want my chronic patient friend or family to have to keep going through this, but it still does not guarantee, it guarantees that you can't get better, and that's all it does. And your friends and family will be hurt. They will. I mean, you can't take it back ever if you're successful, and they're going to have to carry that for the rest of their lives. So instead, find your purpose. Find something that means something to you. And if you want to take after, do what I'm doing and be a chronic pain patient, great. I would love to have more people that are doing this. The more the merrier, as there's millions of us out there, but it is very real. It is. And the depression that goes along with it. I regress all the time. I had a circumstance when I got to meet up with my coworkers earlier this week that did kind of make me regress in my depression on not working. So, again, it is a real battle, and my faith is it's God's battle, and I know He's got this. I know there's a purpose, and had I pulled the trigger when I wanted to, I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of the things that I've done. So I did come to YouTube so that I could get my purpose out without getting out. Use the technology. It doesn't cost anything extra. And, again, I'm not after the publicity. If all this does is help as one person, then my goal has been met. So anyways, you guys keep your chin up. Okay? Seriously, keep your chin up. It's not over. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, it gets old, but you got to find your own purpose. And what that may be is completely 100% up to you. I've been debating for years how to become a real chronic pain patient and or chronic pain advocate, and this is the best I got for now. So anyways, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go lay down, and glass half full. We're not all on this earth forever, and the only thing I care about is making a difference for someone else. So y'all have a good night.